Hi everybody, welcome to
The Wood Kitchen.
Summer Vibes
Yeah,
edition,
Z-October.
A
Wood
There's so
Kitchen
much happening.
Summer,
Exactly,
baby.
it doesn't stop, you know? Good. So, today, what are we cooking, Baba?
Oh, so we are cooking some oxtail. Now, I call you the Mosi guy because just a few weeks ago, okay, we celebrated your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And we absolutely love you being
We're still
the Mosi
celebrating.
guy. Forget everyone making noise, okay?
I'm telling you, yeah.
We celebrate you being like the Mosi guy. So my friends at Zambian Brewery sent us a few drinks and we thought, what?
Why not? We have to share it to somebody. So
Yeah.
today we've got what? Very special
A very
guest,
special guest, and I can hear
friends.
it at the gate.
Okay,
So
I'll go
please go collect them.
make sure that they come
Just
in
make sure that
safely.
they come in safely. Our dogs, you know.
Okay.
All right. So all I've put into this oxtail right now is salt and pepper. It was just fresh oxtail. I washed it. I added salt and pepper and put it into fry. Just want to brown it just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. All right, great. So we're going to add in a few more things into this oxtail that makes it a bit different. Oxtail is a very Zambian thing, but that Mosi guy, Mr. Wood, he loves a good oxtail with a kansima. So I can't wait for his guests to arrive so that we can share all the goodness that has been sent to us by our friends at Mosi Premium Lager. All right. This is going really well. This is good. Our guests are here.
Yes, they are.
Yo.
Welcome, you guys.
Hi.
I say you look so pretty.
You too.
You look
Thanks for
so
having us.
pretty.
Hello.
You're welcome.
Hi, you well?
I'm okay. How are you?
Welcome, welcome.
Good to
I see you there with the Rocks edition. Afreshop in the hizzy. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We are quickly cooking.
This is interesting, you guys.
Thank you for coming. Hey, would you like a drink before we even start?
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
Let's
sort
get
it
you
out
that
for you.
mossy, you know.
It's cold, refreshing.
Oh yeah. I'm not a beer drinker, but clearly I've got the right guests here.
I want to pour in my own glass. That's how nice it is.
That's right. Yeah, pour it in, darling.
Guests first, eh?
All right, great. Now, so today you were asking what we're cooking. We're cooking an oxtail. I hope you enjoy oxtail.
Smells delicious.
Yeah.
There you go, babe.
Thank you so much. Oh, nice.
Cheers, cheers,
Cheers, you
cheers. Oh, Jay, did I tell you that you're cooking nsima today? The boys are doing the cooking of the nsima.
Why do we have to handle the harder task?
Because you are the men.
No, it's cool. You know the beauty with cooking relishes, you can.
Yeah, maybe that's what we want to do.
I know, right?
Does he ever cook shima for you?
He's done it like a few times.
She's like,
Yeah, a few times. A few times.
I'm not sure if I trust this. I'm not sure if I trust this. But anyway, so the guys are gonna go that side. Tell me, how do you cook your oxtail?
Mine is
sorry.
just like, no, it's okay. It's okay. Mine is like simple. It's a simple recipe, old recipe that I got from mom.
Oh, those are always the best.
Yeah. So hers is just she boils it for a bit, then adds the tomatoes and onions for the gravy. Yeah. That's what I do for mine as well.
Okay, great. Well, we're doing it a different way.
Okay.
I've traveled a lot and met a lot of people from different countries, and I like to put a spin on everywhere I've traveled into my
into your cooking.
Zambian dishes,
Yeah.
right? So now we've fried it. I think we've browned it quite a bit. I'm going to tell you what we're going to add. So under here, we've got some onion, some ginger.
So it can be any onion or
Yes, I love red onion,
okay,
but you can
same
use
here.
just any onion. And some ginger, a lot of garlic.
I've seen a lot of garlic.
Yes, and then there's some
One of
fresh
these.
thyme from the
Nice,
garden.
thyme.
Yeah. So I'm going to do a pack for you as you go.
Fantastic.
Yep. And so,
Then you mix.
yep, you mix it up.
I'm loving the smell.
You're loving the smell,
Yeah.
right? So I mix it up for just a bit. And while it's frying up, got lots of little things under here. I also add some green onion.
Ah.
Bring some flavor and some color
Okay, nice.
Okay? We say we eat with our eyes.
Sure.
And then
Okay.
finally, we add a stock cube.
That's a stock cube.
I've got
Any
some-
flavor. Doesn't
I
matter.
like oxtail flavor,
okay.
but you can use the beef flavor.
Okay.
I add the cube, some cumin, some curry,
Okay.
some
I know
Heinz
curry. I don't know
paprika.
cumin. What's cumin?
So cumin is a nice spice. You can actually also get just the cumin seeds.
Oh, okay.
It's very big in Indian cooking, especially
Ah,
also.
okay.
Yeah. So cumin, some as much curry as you want,
Okay.
and some Heinz paprika spice
Ah,
in
okay.
there.
I've seen
All
the
right.
paprika. Yeah.
So we're throwing that in. It's a great mix
Nice.
of spices. Okay. So now we mix.
We're mixing.
Yeah. So we mix.
It looks delicious so far.
Oh, I'm glad you like the way it's looking. The boys are busy with their
I
nshima.
know, right?
I can't wait to see what it will come out like.
We're going to feed us hard in
I'm
Shiva.
telling you. But what's your favorite thing to cook, eh? Especially
Chicken.
for the boys
For the boys.
with their beers.
Chicken wings, some potato wedges.
Yeah. That always like really
Yeah,
works
and it's
for the
easy
guys.
stuff, so I can do it in like maybe 15 minutes and I'm done. Yeah.
Yep. Next, we're going to add some Worcester sauce.
Okay, nice.
Yep. Some Worcester sauce in there. Okay, and finally, we're also going to add some tomato paste.
Okay.
We're still cooking.
We're still cooking.
And finally, a bit of
Is this
Soy sauce.
vinegar? Soy sauce.
soy sauce
Okay.
because that adds the saltiness. So I don't add a lot of salt initially. This is what I add. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to fry this up for a bit, fry it up for a bit, and then I'm going to add some water.
Nice.
All right. So I'm just going to quickly go grab something and check if the guys are like cooking well. But I'm just going to quickly grab
Okay,
something
okay.
while this is frying up.
Oh, this
You
is-
can watch it.
Okay.
Okay, great.
This looks nice.
Sugar.
Glad I didn't have lunch. It's delicious.
Hungry. Oh, it looks lovely.
And Yonshima?
What?
We are
This
done.
is now we're done.
Oh, Nshima is quick. Yes.
This looks good.
Nice.
It's oxtail. One of my favorites, actually.
I like it.
Good. I hope you guys like oxtail.
I do.
Oh, yeah.
A lot.
You're going to enjoy
And
this
now
one.
that I've even learned a better way of doing it, can't wait to give it a try.
No, please do. Because everybody does it differently, yeah?
Yeah.
We need to find a way of me coming here like so many times.
Yeah.
You know, if we come here, I know she's always pushing me to say, Jay, you need to have your lunch. You need to have your lunch.
Yeah.
So this
So you're
could
more
be.
than welcome.
Yeah.
Just do like a nice drive.
To here?
Come and sit. We enjoy some food. I don't know if you'll be going back to the office after eating so much.
We're sleeping in the car.
I am back.
Hey.
So now we're
we
ready to
water.
add.
Are we adding everything?
Yes, 4 cups of water. So this is how we start with the boil. So initially you start with
I start
boiling.
with just the water and a bit of salt.
This is going to
Yeah.
add the flavor. Now at this point, you can add a whole chili.
Oh,
Yeah.
If you like
So
the spicy
if you like spicy stuff, just add a whole chili. Don't cut it. Just throw it in. And it's
Okay.
going to add some nice flavor.
nice.
It's a beautiful thing.
Anyway, so this is going to boil, but guess what? Don't worry. We are not going to wait 3 hours for this to slow boil.
I'm starving. When are we going to eat?
So Mr. Wood, would you like to pick up the other pot for me?
2 seconds. I'll grab it for you.
All right. Put
By
that
the
up.
power of television. We are ready.
We
mate.
are ready. Okay.
this up,
And
right?
this also, yeah, this
you
will
need
go.
help?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
This needs to go down.
Down.
All right. So this had been cooking earlier, just in case you thought these guys start cooking oxtail when the guests come. This started cooking earlier, and this is after 3 hours of a slow cook, very low heat. As you can see, it's falling off the bone.
It's brown.
Yes. And now what do we add? So to brown it a bit further,
How did you do that?
I added some bisto.
Ooh, okay.
So it's like browning sauce, so that helps. And now I'm going to add some butter beans, okay? So I've washed the butter beans right here. And this is like that last thing that you add. All right, so we're going to add the butter beans. And it's just going to cook for 5 minutes, then we're ready. That's all. 5 more minutes, then we're ready.
We're going to take a seat.
Okay, this is nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Go take a seat. Yes, please.
Your biggest fan?
Oh, wow, look at that. So now we're just going to it's just going to thicken the soup just a little bit with those beans. It just adds something. Now this is very Caribbean, the beans part. Yes, the beans part is very Caribbean. So you know, I picked
So what combination is this? Caribbean and
it's got a bit of Indian because I added some cumin and coriander, which was not the normal to the recipe that I've been, you know, trying out that a friend once gave me. So I love to share recipes and meet people that are able to share too.
Sorry, I don't have any special recipes to share.
No, I think you're gonna have she's gonna come back. She's got something to share with us. We'll give you and Jay a challenge.
I think so.
Yeah, we'll give you a challenge to like find a recipe that we should try out together.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. So that is cooking. And now we're going to serve it.
Okay.
To serve it, as it's now cooking.
And you can have this with rice,
You can have it with rice, with nshima. It's so versatile. This is why I love it. It's so versatile. Okay? And it will go down well with the mosi. It will go down really well with the mosi.
What do you need? Water? Your bean is intact.
Yes.
How come?
What, the beans?
Yeah.
Because
when I buy mine, it's like almost...
Maybe it's the type?
Maybe it's the type.
Yeah, I like really trust this Rose Quality brand. I really, really trust it with
I bought the
with our
ShopRite
beans.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is really good. And you know, you also don't cook it for too long.
Otherwise then it's going to break.
Another secret is as you open the can, a can of beans, so that it doesn't become mushy.
Yeah.
You open it and then pour water in just start
first.
going like that. Pour water again, just go like that so you don't be rough with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like heating up. Okay, perfect. It's heating up well. Almost done. Do you have a serving spoon there, Papa?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think we're ready to serve.
Yes, we are.
We are ready to serve. So I'm going to just put this underneath there. Thank you so much. Oh, you're so helpful in the kitchen.
Because I want to be invited again. I'm pitching.
You will be invited again and again. We love to hear that. Remember, you're coming for a challenge.
Oh, yes.
You've already put yourself in a problem here. So, I'm a bit messy, but it's okay. It's home cooking.
Okay.
Honey, want to turn this thing off? I'm so spoiled.
I think it's...
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I've turned it off. Yes.
Please don't burn our guest.
Well, we'll get sued. The Zambian public will just be like, what is this now? Our favorite. Our kids would scream if they were here. They love your music, J-Rocks.
Thank you.
Oh, they're in school now.
Yeah, they're in school. And your kids, like, how old are they?
They're big.
Okay.
One is 13.
Wow.
Then one is... How old is Holly?
Holly is 10 now.
10.
Then Jason is... if Holly is 10, then Jason is...
Terrible.
11.
9. 11.
Yeah.
Yo, you know how bad we look? But this happens to almost every parent. You know what I mean? So,
It happens to the best of
I know
us.
Eli is 4.
To calling them number 1 and number 2.
number 1 and number 2, and that's it.
Ah, nice. So as you've heard, we call them number 1 and number 2 and we forget. Like sometimes we forget their names and he's
I
like,
forget their names all the time.
where's
and
number
Jay
1?
laughs. It's normal, you see? You come here. Where's the other one? The girl. Call the girl. I'm going to come here.
I'm telling you, we are all getting old.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh,
I am going
This is
to.
our, what is it called again? Garnishing? No?
This is now garnishing with some
Garnishing.
fresh,
Okay.
you know. So you could use either some fresh parsley, but the parsley in the garden is finished. So I just picked some fresh.
Nice. This is from your garden?
Yes.
Wow.
We've packed you a pack. Don't worry.
Amazing.
Of fresh veggies. We enjoy like growing our own vegetables to just
Nice,
share with
nice.
friends and family. All right. So that's done. I think we are ready now
Looks nice.
to take it. can, you know, take a seat at the table. You can take a seat next to your husband.
Okay.
Exactly, you know. So it's just one of those where you're just like, okay, I think
Oh my
I am
gosh.
good to go here.
Looks amazing.
We tried to give you a proudly Zambian meal, guys. William, do you want to tell them what's on the menu today as I get
Okay.
their hands washed?
No problem, not a problem. So today we've got some chihuahua. Obviously got our nshima that we labored for in the Then oxtail, obviously the lovely oxtail that has been made for us. We've also got some chicken,
First time I'm starting.
impwa, and
He always starts.
Oh, really? I'm respecting.
Turn up the speakers and feel the flow. We unearthed the us that we never knew. Now you better take cover, we about to blow. Yo, look into the mirror, tell me what you see. You've got the power of this, that is like a mighty wind. Starting to wick a spark of flame with what we have within. A generation of gold, yeah, this is what it is. Young and bold and brave, we are standing. Revolution.
Not long. I think because we cook together. So we start like the oxtail the night before, and it's like,
let me just hold it here so that both of you can.
Okay.
Or you will sort out the misses there.
I'll start with you.
hey, we like
Do your
this.
thing.
We like this. Spoiling the woman.
Woman,
Yeah, just a bit, Papa.
even me, like, I'm also going to spoil the woman.
Spoil me, darling. Spoil me, please. But you know, I like that you talked about, you know, being in a modern marriage. But you know, the funny part is that most of us as women still sort of steal from the culture aspect.
Yeah.
And then the guys don't even notice.
No,
we're
they
doing
don't
it.
notice a lot of things because of it's a modern world.
Yeah.
Like how you put it. So even when you try to do certain things, it doesn't really faze them.
Yeah, but you know, I sometimes I go back to just it's being proudly Zambian. For me, I'm like,
Yeah.
I will take from, you know, what I was taught, you know, part of it. We just hope more of the men will be taught too, right?
Yes. Thank you.
I mean, I think we know what we're supposed to do.
Okay.
Which is-
You don't need to be taught.
The one thing I've come to understand is that you see there's certain things that you don't have to be taught because you actually come with them. They're a part of you. It's like things like love. You can't be taught to love someone. You can't be taught to love someone. It's just something that you come with. When it gets activated, you do the right thing.
Okay.
So I think the thing that needs to happen is just a lot of men need to just be aware of the fact that, you know, you're not in the space by yourself.
Oh, true.
You know, you're not on earth by yourself. There's other people that we're with. Like there's women that we're living with. So you need to find a way of making sure that we accommodate them, and we find a way of existing at the same time. And existing at the same time means you find a way of loving them the way they love you.
Thank
So
you.
it's the balance.
That's so important. So, like you say, for you, it's supposed to come naturally. Would you allow your daughter to go through a training? Do you think it's necessary, or do you think you would have taught her enough?
You know, funny thing, I was thinking about something like that on our way here. I don't know what I saw that made me think, would I want my kids to go through that process when getting married, or just want them to be themselves around their spouse or partner? Then I asked myself, why is that process important, first of all? And I don't know. I didn't have an answer. I don't know why it's important, first of all.
I think from my side, I think the process itself is important if we just pick the important things in the process. So I think what we have right now is something that leans more on one side.
It's very
And when you listen to the teachings and the process itself, like what they tell the woman, the man, you know, they just tell you need to provide, you need to make sure you do. But for the women, some of the things, coming to think of it now, I'm sorry guys, you know,
Good.
and the guys will probably just say it. But I think it's very unfair for the ladies because they expect them to do so much, go way beyond them, and accept things that they're not supposed to accept, to deal with certain things that I feel like are not normal.
Yeah.
Because in a man's world, there are certain things that you wouldn't expect your wife to do, or you wouldn't be comfortable with your wife doing certain things. You know, but for them, they tell them you have to deal with this when you make this decision. This is how life is like. You find a way. Oh, because a man is a man.
This way,
a
man
man
is that way. That's
I
how
think we
men
need to
are
go
like.
back and switch that up because certain things though are important. You know, because certain things they lean more on making sure that you as a wife or you as a man understand the fact that when you have kids you need to be responsible. So they teach you about responsibilities. You know, but we also need to understand that even the responsibilities sometimes they'll come short.
Yes.
People, these are humans. So sometimes certain things won't go your way. You won't provide, you won't take bread home.
It's true.
So you also expect the environment and your wife to understand that, hey, it's tough for my guy. He's not able to bring bread today, but I'm sure he'll bring bread tomorrow. The same way a man...
I can help him bring bread, you know? And actually, when we come to that, you guys work together. Like, we've started working together. How is that? Like, advise us. We just started.
Oh.
We know about the fight.
I've gotten fired like how many times so far? Twice, I think. It's sometimes it's not good. Like sometimes now I can talk to Jay as just Jay at work, as
that she
a workmate.
sneaks in those, you know, when everyone is
I try.
like, hey.
Now I'm so aware of our environment at work, and now when talking to him, I'm also not talking to him most of the time as his wife, but as his workmate and partner. Yeah, at work. So now I'm able to do that. But when we started, most of the things would feel so unfair because why did you talk to me like that?
Yeah.
Why? Yes, and I'll take a look.
You know what she used to do? I have like a proper meeting. I'm telling people, I'm like, I need this to be done like this. I need this. Then in the meeting, she'll be like, oh, babe.
Give her the eye.
You know, I'm like, oh.
Like
if you say babe, it's almost like, this is not the time for babe. So I started noticing that okay, here we don't, we're going to be
do
babe
that
outside of the boardroom. We're going to be babe outside of this thing, but you know, the
you
only...
mentioned that whole because you know, it's very corporate, it's very proper.
Yes.
So I'm writing her emails. I'm like, good morning, Mrs. Wood. And then she calls me.
What's going on?
Why are you calling me? I'm like, this is a formal email.
It's like,
CC'd in the email.
still be like,
We have to
hi,
be a bit
Lulu.
professional.
Like, come on. He's there like, Mrs. Wood.
So I'm like, there's some things, if it's work, it's work. So it's weird. You have to strike some sort of balance. Sometimes, you know, especially when you're making certain decisions business-wise,
Sure.
Yeah.
you find as husband and wife, sometimes the emotion will creep into it. Sometimes, you know, it's like, oh no, why are you being tough, or why are you being over emotional about it? So yeah, it's a learning curve.
They've seen her look.
And most of those are coming from home.
Yeah.
Sometimes you bring emotions from
home
to
into
the office, to your workspace,
Yeah.
and then it becomes very difficult to make certain decisions.
Yeah.
So I've seen that happen so many times where and things are not okay from the time we left the house.
Remembered something.
You just know that the whole lot of the day you're going to be analyzed. Like, okay, so you're saying this because of what happened at this. You're saying this, you're acting like this because of that. You know what I mean? So it gets crazy. But when you find the balance, I think it's a beautiful space to be in.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, most of the times when you don't work with your spouse, you find that finding time for them becomes a little bit difficult.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you get home and you're tired and you're not able to spend some quality time. Because when you get home, your time has to be split between your wife, your kids, you know, and other things. So just being there with her, even if we're being professional, it's like, oh, my guy is here. So when you find the space to not be professional, then you go like, oh, you're good. How are you feeling? Do you want to eat something? You want to? Oh, you're proper. And when you have that on, but then you just know that she knows what I'm going through, and I know what she's going through. So if anything, it's easy for you to adjust and get certain things done.
It's a good thing, actually. It's a good thing. It's better. That's why last time I told our accountant, he's married, and then there will be like, I think after 5 he receives phone calls from his madam
Yeah.
to check up on him and stuff. So I told him, one day come with her. Let her come and see what you do at work. Just to make her understand how your day is like.
Yeah.
Just in case she's thinking, oh, he's ignoring my phone calls, what's going on. So sometimes invite her to just
how you
know,
people work.
just know what goes on at work. It's important.
Yeah. No, it really is. It really is. I think we are enjoying working together. We are learning each other. Trying to separate. I think, you know, in marriage, sometimes you as the wife won't always like tell your husband like, oh, please do this like this. And then now he's also not always telling me, do this like this in a professional way. You need to be more professional. We are learning to navigate things, which is interesting because I think in the past something would happen and maybe we'll be so upset with each other for days.
Yeah, same.
And now we don't have that time to waste on being upset because work needs to be done.
I imagine you're pissed off with someone and you're seeing them at work and you have to talk to them about work.
Try creating content with someone that you're upset with.
That's what's been happening. Like we'll be pissed off, like something happens, we go to the office and I have to see her, like she's just there. And then it just reaches a point where I just call her I ask her, I'm like, can we talk? And I ask her, I'm like, you know, this needs to stop. Like what's going on? And sometimes she'll be like, no, I'm good.
I'm okay, it's fine.
But then when you look at her, it's like,
I'm just like,
He's the one who just goes,
Yeah.
1 week, 1 week.
Yeah.
just say the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like my friend here is a communicator. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, like, how can you be pissed
Even
off
Jay is
for
that
many
way.
days?
So
You know what I
these
mean?
two are
Come on.
like,
That's what I'm saying.
who, me?
Yeah.
What do I do?
Like I'm saying, you like to sort
At
out
least you
things. You don't like to
communicate.
drag things.
No, because when they go for long,
Yeah. Because I remember this one time, I don't know what we did on set. He was furious and he came at me, shouted, and I was like, hey!
no, but
Hey!
sometimes when you work
And then
with
when
your
we were
wife,
leaving, he was like, you know, that was me at work, right?
I even told her to say, if anything, you have to be the person I sacrifice at work. Because that's when everyone else will know that we're not playing around.
Yeah.
If I can't talk to you, only that sometimes, you know, I'm trying to talk to her and I'm blasting. And I'm hoping she can see the little twitch on the eye. Like we're playing.
You don't
Like we're playing. There's no such thing. You won't even see it, bro. So you find that blast. I'm like, hey, we need to make sure we need to be professional. We need to do this. We need to do this.
What's going on?
Then
You're
when
slacking.
you're slacking. You're slacking. We're not here to play. And then she's looking at me and I can tell. I'm like, oh, shit.
This is
And I
not
have to
gonna
drive
end
with
well.
this person and we need to go home together.
And you're just bleeding that.
Like it's real.
No, that is really interesting. You know, we're celebrating Zambia though, and we want to know what makes you proudly Zambian though. Shame, I'm busy talking and you're eating, and I've been eating like really quickly. Sorry.
I think it's the pop.
It's not called pop. It's called a shima.
Before anything, I mean, I think the thing is for some of us, you know, growing up in a space where we've tried to be everything that we've seen on TV. We tried to pick up, you know, the way we dress, the way we sound, the way we do certain things. And just for many years, I was just very much aware of, you know, those things, and I wanted to sound like them, I wanted to look like them, I wanted to. Then I reached this point where I was just like, you know what, I am tired of speaking English. I am tired of trying to make people sound like I am so figured out, like my life is put in a certain way. I just started accepting certain things. And in the accepting of certain things, I started to understand that it's okay for you to sound bundu.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
That's you.
It's who you are.
that's the environment that we're in. You know, I'm tired of this new Zambia that's the people that sound like they have money when they don't. They have all these things. It's the simple things, like small little things, like accepting the space that we're in. And accepting the space that we're in means we accept how messed up things are right now and try and find solutions. We don't say, I'm going to travel and leave this place and find a better place for my kids. My kids will forever be a part of this place. You accept the foods that we have, because that's what we have. When you go out there, you don't say, no, I like rice. We don't, it's pop. That's what, Shima, this is where we are. You accept certain things. Back in the day, we used to try other brands of burgers and try and sound like, oh, you take this drink, now I just drink my Mosi, I'm comfortable. So it's all these small little things that we look at and we focus on them. And for me, I'm proud of the environment. I've accepted the environment. I am happy to be where I am. I know it can be better. And we will do everything to make it even more better.
Guys, we need to cheers to that. Like, yes, to making it better. We're supposed to look into each other's eyes.
Yeah. Oh. Bless.
I couldn't. Yeah, but that's so true. Yeah. For me, I think it's the weather. Our weather is different, and it's not like all the seasons are just perfect to me. That's what I think. The weather is nice in Zambia. During winter it's not too cold. The rain season is just nice. Like when it's from being too dry, then the rains come, it's perfect. And then even summer is not that hot.
What's even today,
it's not that hot. It's not humid.
Beautiful,
Even in summer we've got this clear air. It's not humid.
Not that Chinese summer. Ooh, I die. Even in Dubai, I'm like, oh, what is this? I'm
Tanzania.
dying.
The heat is too much.
Really like, a lot. No, we really appreciate you guys
good here.
like being here and being a proudly Zambian couple. Good vibes. And I think our audience today have enjoyed this live, celebrating Zambia, Yeah, right?
50, wasn't that last year?
Isn't it 57? No. Okay, guys, we are terrible.
56.
It should be 56.
All right, the ladies here clearly.
Google, how many years are we? Very Siri when you need
56, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's really dope. And thank you for coming to share our Mosis with us. We got so much.
We actually see them back.
Yeah, with a challenge. I was telling her that we need to challenge them to like, would give them an ingredient, and you guys have to try out a recipe that you're gonna come and teach us.
Nice.
Yeah.
But you need to bring the kids.
Yeah.
I'll be supporting.
Yeah. Oh no. We have to see you doing it together. So this is like a challenge, babe.
I'll be there, manning the point.
Yeah, and then the kids. We want the kids here too.
Yeah.
We should have like a campfire.
We should have it.
My kids love to roast maize. I'm not sure if they want marshmallows. We can do that.
Molly loves marshmallows.
Yeah.
And she loves baking.
Okay. We love to bake.
That's why it's one Zambia, one nation. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Listen, look, our friends, their kids roast marshmallows. They're the roasted maize.
Kylie, I made them like the village thing. So you should have seen them the other day. We had, I surprised them with a bag of masuku. Guys, my kids were screaming like I brought them chocolate from some.
That's nice.
Screaming out of their minds because they can't wait for mango.
But that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Maize.
Nobody likes maize.
That's being Zambia.
Yeah.
And just let's teach them those, as much as we are getting modern.
Yeah,
let's teach them
it's
about,
important.
the fruits, the wild fruits, our culture.
That's one
and
thing
take
I've
them
never done.
back to the village.
No, I've never done anything
Yeah,
like
so
that.
every time I see a wild fruit, whether it's in the market or what, we buy them. What's the masao? They were excited. The masao was new to them this year. Oh, and they ate a lot of it.
We should do
Too
that.
much of it. Yeah. So thank you for joining us. We're going to say bye to everyone at home.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much for joining us, guys. The Mosi guy, do you want to say goodbye?
See you guys, and drink responsibly, and cheers.
Cheers.
To 56 years.
Woo!
Yeah.
That's 56.
Yes.
Zambia is 56. So,
Yes.
guys, enjoy yourselves.
Kuyambila zuba nakwamene kama ngenele Tisakila vintu vamene tiri navo we have done. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, the chosen ones. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, together we thunder.
Feel the pace of the bass as it beats for you. So turn up the speakers and feel the flow. We unearthed the us that we never knew. Now you better take cover, we about to blow. Yo, look into the mirror, tell me what you see. You've got the power of this, that is like a mighty wind. Starting to wake us, spark a flame with what we have within. A generation of gold, yeah, this is what it is. Young and bold and brave, we are standing. Revolution, don't be astounded. I learn I go far, together we go further. We don't conform, we change the pattern, no.
Komene kama ngenera Tisakila vintu vamene tiri navo we have done. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, the chosen ones. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, together we thunder. Everybody sing a number.
Hear the thunder sound. Every time we come in, we breaking the ground. Hey, thought we were not good enough. Those negative vibes are not allowed. Look within the find the vibe. Let's take it to the top. Let's make it loud. Hey, rewind and flex it now. When the drums go rum pa pum pa pum. Yeah, we look done yet so nothing. Now we take things to another level. A sound that inspire, now we fire with the news head. Now we never let up. Africa's hope. Yeah, we found us. Yeah, this the new set. Let's celebrate us. Hey.
Kukuyambila zuba na komene kama ngenera Tisakila vintu vamene tiri navo we have done. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, the chosen ones. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, together we thunder.
From the time of that is to a place of big dreamers to unleashing this freedom of artists independence now. Here's to those that came before the new era. Watoteleni. Here's to those that came to make the plan clearer. Wapoketeni. I remember it was nothing but a dream. Now we got top boxers exercising in the gym. Now I remember Bajabiza Funandeke. Now they're flying all the time. To be the check. Oh, what a time to be here. I take pride to be born of our ears. That is now. Am I clear?
Kuyambila zuba na komene kama ngenera Tisakila vintu vamene tiri navo we have done. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, the chosen ones. Cooked up in the heart of Africa, together we thunder.